What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin. Welcome back to your NFL 2014 Week 14 picks. Last week I went 8-8, and that was Week 13. We have 3 weeks remaining if you count this one. Well, you have 4 weeks if you count this week as well. Starting out, the Thursday night game, I picked Dallas to beat Chicago. That's what happened. So I'm starting out 1-0. Let's quickly go ahead and get through this because I have some other videos that I actually want to put up. And the game started in about 2 hours. Yeah, the game started about 2 hours. The reason I kind of took my time with this one because I actually did want to see some of the injury reports and whatnot. Most of the players either going to be out by now or they decided to play. Starting Sunday at 1 o'clock, Steelers head to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Division rival game. This can go either way. The Bengals have been a team that you don't know which team you're going to get. 1 week. Last week they didn't look good. Andy Dalton played like crap. They still ended up winning. This week, they could have a monster game and look like a completely different team. I'm gonna go with the Bengals in this game. I think they play their division pretty well. Next game, the St. Louis Rams head to Washington to play the Redskins. I'm taking the Rams. The Rams have been playing great football the last 4 weeks. They beat down Oakland. I didn't expect that. I expected them to win, but not to beat down Oakland that way. So I'm going to go with the Rams in that game. Next game, New York Giants head to Tennessee to play the Titans. The Giants are a huge disappointment. They absolutely blew that Jacksonville game last week. They blew it. They were up 21-0. I'm going to pick the Titans in this game. The Giants may win, but, every time I picked against them, they've lost. Well, probably give it. I think one of those 3 games they won, I picked against them. But I'm going to take the Titans. Giants look terrible. Carolina Panthers head to New Orleans to play the Saints. The Panthers, yet again last week, looked like trash against a bad Minnesota team. I'm going to take the Saints at home. Like I said, I think the Saints win this division. Especially, I think they come out after this week. I think the Saints come out on top of that division. Because the Falcons do have a tough game that we're going to get to. Next game, the New York Jets head to Minnesota to play the Vikings. The Jets have a bunch of problems. They have problems at quarterback. They stayed in that Dolphins game, but I'm going to put that towards this division game, and the defense I thought played pretty good for them. But I'm going to take the Vikings. The Jets have way too many problems. And Rex Ryan should be on the hot seat. I haven't heard nothing about it, but he should definitely be up there. Next game, Baltimore Ravens head to Miami to play the Dolphins. As you well know, Alohi Nada will not be playing this game. He's suspended the last 4 games. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him for the league substance abuse policy. And he has more of an impact on their defense than what people think. Well, people that don't regularly watch their games. He has a huge impact, especially in the run defense. They still have one of the better goal line defenses in football. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think they can get pressure on Tannehill because his offensive line still isn't doing a good job of protecting him. They're doing a better job, but I think the Ravens can still get to him. Next game, Indianapolis Colts head to Cleveland to play the Browns. The Browns have been solid at home. Really bad loss last week against Buffalo. I like the Colts in this game. Especially the Colts are still trying to get that number one in the AFC. Next game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hit Detroit to play the Lions. I'm taking the Lions. Buccaneers are terrible. They only won 2 games all year, and the Lions still are pretty good. They lost. Of course, they lost them losing the New England game really bad. They won last week against Chicago. I think they win this week as well. Let's see. The Houston Texans head to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. I'm taking Houston. Jacksonville, I thought, really snuck up on that Giants team. I just don't think that Giants team is that good. I like the Texans in this game. Let's see. Buffalo Bills head to Denver to play Broncos. Give me the Broncos. Kansas City Chiefs, that's a good one. Kansas City Chiefs head to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals have lost the last two, and they lost to Atlanta, which they should not have lost that game. They should not have given up the yards that they gave up. And they lost the week before that to Seattle. This to me is a must win if they want to hold tight grip on that division, a very tough division. I'm gonna pick the Cardinals in this game. Like I said, it's another one of those tough games to pick. The Cardinals just have not looked good the last couple of weeks. This is another good game. The Seattle Seahawks head to Philly to play the 9-3 Eagles, who lead the NFC East. Now the Cowboys need this team to lose so they can inch closer to winning that division. I'm gonna take the Seahawks. I don't think they're gonna be able to score very many points against that Seattle defense. Now it does help that they're not in Seattle, so they obviously have a chance. But I'm gonna take Seattle in this, and I picked Seattle the last couple of weeks, and they have not let me down. Next game, San Francisco 49ers head to Oakland to play the Raiders. Raiders are horrible. I'm gonna take the Niners to move up to 8-5 in this game. This could, I wouldn't necessarily call it a trap game for the Patriots because they're coming off a loss, so you're gonna get effort from them regardless every week. But a lot of the Patriot fans are underestimating the Chargers. I don't think you should do that. But I don't think Bill Belichick will underestimate the Chargers. I got the Patriots going into San Diego and winning. And we have the Monday night game. Atlanta Falcons head to Green Bay, very cold Green Bay, and play the Packers. The Packers offense, Aaron Rodgers threw for over 300 yards against a pretty good Patriots secondary. The Falcons don't have nowhere near secondary as the Patriots. Give me the Packers they're going to score a lot of points. And the Falcons aren't used to playing in this cold of weather. I like Green Bay. And that's why I was mentioning that I think the Saints take lead of that division. Unfortunately, the division has not been good. Every team has a losing record. But I think the Saints take lead of that division because this is a very tough game. And I just don't think they'll win it. But as I said, I went 8-8 last week. The last picks of the week, which is week 17, I will have everything tallied up. As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna should I make a separate video? Yeah, I think I'll make a separate video tallying up all of it, or I may just do week 17. It depends on what I feel like doing. But let me know how you did last week. What is your game of the week this week? For me, it'll have to be Seattle Eagles game because I think it's a big game, especially for the Eagles. If they can win this, I think they win that division. I think they really, honestly, could easily win that division. So I think that's a pretty big game. But let me know down in the comment section what's your game of the week, how you've been doing the picks all week, and of course, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.